Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. 5 minutes to first ball is bowled. Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Game number 1. CA Cyclones will be batting first. Five River Kings will be in the field. Good evening and welcome all here to Griffiths Park, the home of the Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. We have the CA Cyclones taking on the Five River Kings. CA Cyclones batting first through Aidan Furman and Jake Roach. Captain of the Five River Kings delivers the first ball. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the coverage. Jake Roach continues bowling to Aidan Furman at the moment. Make sure we're in the middle of the screen, please, mate. Seems a bit jumpy. Just fixing up a couple of little technical here, guys. We'll be up and running smoothly and very, very shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Need the batsman to be right in the middle of the screen. H doesn't seem we're not quite in the middle. The ball goes high in the air off Furman's bat there. Drop catch there from Corey Domick. Picks up a couple of runs there off the bowling of Jake Roach. First over down. Just two off it. Or did I miss something? Elliot Lord. Just two off the first over there. Six. I must have missed a boundary. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yep. So first over down for the CA Cyclones. None for six. As we see Elliot Lord come in now from the top end. He will be bowling to the CA Cyclones captain and Angus Warnock. Aidan Furman up the other end. So Jake Roach, his first over, none for six. Fortunately, a drop catch there as well. A little let off for Aidan Furman. Thank you very much for tuning in. Our very first game for season 5 here. See, Angus Warnock gets a good piece of that, gets it into the sky, gets in a bit of space. Aidan Furman picks up another 2 runs, takes the total to 9. Goes straight down the wicket. He's going to pick up another boundary, 4 runs. That's not in the middle of my screen. Yes, Anthony, I know, mate. We're working on it. Currently in the third over at the moment. Jake Roach bowling to Angus Warnock. Straightens him up, number 23. One ball remaining in the third over. Angus Warnock plays it just behind Gully there, picks up a single. So 3 overs down, none for 24. Jake Roach finishes his second over. Lovely shot there from Angus Warnock. Punches it through the covers. 4 more runs. Takes the total to none for 28. Cracking shot there from Gussie. This time it goes straight over the top. Third man picks up another boundary. 4 more runs. Who's this bowler? Yeah. Oh, I'm really got the shits with all the changes that made. No communication. I just, seems dark for some reason. Yep. Another single there to Angus Warnock, taking liking to Brodie Zanetich at the moment, bowling top end. We're into our 4th over currently. None for 33. Angus Warnock looking very good with the bat. Very solid. This time Aidan Furman stands there and delivers, punches it straight over cover. 4 more runs, taking advantage while the field is up. For 37, currently in the 4th over. The CA Cyclones off to a cracking start here. Zenitich bowling to Furman. This time he goes straight over mid-on. It's coming towards the scorers. Liz and Rhonda nearly take a catch for us on the boundary. 6 runs. Great shot there from Aidan Furman. None for 43 in the 4th over. Brody Zenitich continues. Inform Furman, looking dangerous out there. This time plays it off his toes straight to Elliot Lord. Some good fielding there. Hits the stumps. Lights them up. That'll complete the 4th over. None for 43. Cracking start here from the Cyclones. They'll look for a change in the bowling. Captain Jake Roach making a couple changes. Who is that? Yes, yep. New bowler from the southern end is Brendan Payne. He will be bowling to Angus Warnock. Two sponsor logos aren't up there. Oh. No, yous are right. I'm sort of relying on yous at the moment. First ball there from Brendan Payne is a wide, strays down the leg side. This time Angus Warnock just runs it down the third man, the young Archie Ferguson. Just pick up the one, just a single there. Once again, thank you to the viewers tonight for switching in. This is the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash Season 5, game number 1 between the CA Cyclones and the new boys on the block. 5 River Kings out there in the maroon and yellow. We welcome them along to the competition. We also welcome back our 2 original sides in Toomey Shrine Thunder and Halpins Hurricanes. Fantastic support from our 4 owners once again and our major sponsor in Cairns Tyre Power. Another dot ball. the fifth over at the moment as we have the Kings bowling the Furman, gets the thick outside edge. They'll scamper through for one. Throw goes a little bit wide there from Archie Ferguson. They add another run to their total. This time Angus Warnock in cracking form punches it straight down the ground as they make some changes in the outfield. He'll just pick up the one though. That looks like Greg Meisner. Yep. Yeah, Greggy Meisner. Yep. Is it 46? 47. Greg Miser comes in for the start of the fifth over. See Angus Warnock just puts it in behind Gully. Scampers through for one. Takes a total of 48. Building nicely here, the CA Cyclones off to a fantastic start. So Greg Miser continues now bowling to Angus Warnock. Flat batter pulls it over to mid-wicket. He'll just get the one though. It's a beautiful breeze here tonight. Lovely cricket conditions. This is season 5 of the Cairns Barrier Reef Big Bash today. So this time Furman goes straight down the ground, and once again he gets a good piece of it. Straight into the crowd. We have a crowd catch that has been dropped there. So Furman brings up the 50 in style for the CA Cyclones. Huge kick, 6 there. This time he goes again. Once more, he clears the fence. This time he goes over cover. Another 6 more runs. Furman in devastating form here. Aidan Furman lashing out. Really increases the scoreline here. Greg Miser. He's playing with the Mareeba Cricket Club this year. He's been with Atherton for many, many years. Two balls remaining in this over. None for 63. Aidan Furman's gone to 42 now of 20 balls. Cracking form. Comes in bowling to Furman once again. Just fends it off his hip. Just wide of Valiant Lord. He'll just pick up the one there. Takes the total. 64. 6 overs down. So he's in tremendous form here. Aidan Furman really lighting it up. 43 not out of 20 balls. While we have Angus Warnock, 19 not out of 15. Brendan Payne will continue from the southern end with the ball. Aidan Furman just then does fend it off his hip. Pushes for a single. Well fended off there from Angus Warnock. Well bowled there from Brendan Payne. Just keeps it pitched up. Nice and straight and full. Just keeps it to a single there. So Brendan Payne will continue. None for 66. Smashes it down the ground once again. Furman for one. Cyclones off to a fantastic start against here, the Five River Kings. Our very first game for season 5, the Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. As Brendan Payne continues, to Angus Warnock gets down on the one knee. What a shot. He's hit that straight out of the ballpark, straight down the field. 6 runs once again. One of the new initiatives this season is to bring the boundary in 5 metres. They wanted more boundaries, and they're certainly getting that at the moment. Angus Warnock, cracking shot there. He'll increase his tally. Also allowing an import with each team this year. And we have a juniors and ladies that we'll be covering as well throughout the season. Good recovery there from Payne, taking the pace off the ball. Nice and straight. Respectively played back there from Gussie Warnock. So Angus Warnock now has gone to 26 off 18 balls, while Aidan Furman's 45 of 23. Elliot Lord will come back in the attack from the top end. None for 75 off 7 overs. So a big start here from the CA Cyclones. So Elliot Lord comes in, and that's a huge hit. It's massive. It's gone straight over the back here. Aidan Furman really lights it up here. What a way for him to bring up his 50 there. He does it in style. That huge 6 brings up Aidan Furman's 50. Congratulations, Aidan. Fantastic knock. So none for 81 currently in the 8th over. Oh, he's going again. This time he's on the roof of the clubhouse. Ball bounces over the back. So Aidan Furman turning it on here for the CA Cyclones. None for 87, 7.2 overs. He's quickly gone to 57 off 25 balls. We are seeing sixes galore here around the field. No stadium is big enough at the moment. As we're seeing some balls get hit out of the park. Great to see this young man back in our region. He's playing this year with Sandgate Redcliffe down in Brisbane competition. Elliot Lord continues the Furman. He goes again. This time it's gone straight up. Might be an opportunity here. Lands just in front of young Archie Ferguson. Little lack of communication in the field. So they just get the one run. This time Warnock goes straight through to Corey Dormick. They'll scamper through for one. Takes the total none for 89. Lots of runs happening here at the moment. This is season's 5. Cairns Type Barrier Reef Big Bash. There's another one. Furman puts it on the roof again in the clubhouse. Hope we've got plenty of spare balls here tonight the way he's going. These balls are going over the boundary, not just over the boundary, clearing it with ease. They're huge sixes. None for 95. Aidan Furman certainly building a highlight reel here tonight. Takes his score to 64 of 27 balls. He goes again. This time it goes straight up, but it's going to find some space. It lands in just behind, straight of the wicket. None for 96 after 8 overs. We have a new bowler from the southern end, Chris Stenger. Big welcome home to Chris Stenger. Great to see him back in the far north. He's an import player for Five River Kings. He'll be bowling to the inform Aidan Furman at the moment. This will be a great challenge. Furman, young ball, taking on the veteran and Stenger. Very accomplished leg spinner. Chinaman, left armer Chris Stenger. Absolute legend, former Cricket Far North representative, Queensland country representative. Played at the North Cricket Club up here. Back home in Townsville is now, but we brought him back as an import with the Five River Kings. So he'll be bowling his left arm. Chinaman's here to Furman. Heading down the wicket. Gets on the back foot and he pulls it, and he's going to find some space straight away. Fielding along the boundary out there from the Kings. Just the one, though. Takes the none for 97. This time Angus Warnock finds some space in behind point there. 4 more runs. And that will bring up the 100 partnership here. That boundary from Angus Warnock brings up the 100 partnership for the CA Cyclones. A great start here from the Cyclones. Currently none for 101 in the 8th over. 9th over. So both these batsmen off to a cracking start here. Two very accomplished players. Aidan Furman, 66 not out. Angus Warnock, 33 not out. As I say, that he has been caught behind. Sharp hands there from Justin Reid. Stenger breaks through, gets the first wicket. One down. Stenger. He gets a result here for the CA Cyclones. 1 for 101. Five River Kings get their first wicket of the night, and it brings to the crease now for the CA Cyclones Brent Edwards to join the in-form Aidan Furman. Brent Edwards, the new batsman now at the crease for the CA Cyclones. The big burly left-hander just got recent selection in the Australian World Cup over 40s team. Fair achievement. He'll be facing one of his old teammates in the representative scene, and Chris Stenger. 1 for 101, currently 8.4 overs. Big good morning to you, Frida Davies, over in the UK. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you're well. Short there. Edwards gets a good piece of it, goes straight to the fieldsman. Fumbles it, but they just pick up the 1. Takes the total to 102. So Stenger will continue here to Aidan Furman. Bowling to Furman, squares him up. So at that end of 9 overs now, 1 for 102. Corey Domick. Change of bowling for the Five River Kings at the top end now is Corey Domick. He'll be bowling to Brent Edwards, the last over before they take a short drink break in the 10th. 1 for 102. Apologise with the scoreboard. Just got a couple little tech errors at the moment, guys. So hence why we don't have any logos up the top of the screen or a replay. The moment. I don't want to affect the live stream. That's more important. So current score is currently 1 for 102. Angus Warnock picked up 33 today off 23 balls. Cracking start from the captain. While Aidan Furman's currently 66 off 29. Edwards on strike. Shows a bit of respect to Corey. Fends it back the first ball for no runs. Once again, welcome to Season 5 of the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Got a cracking weekend, 5 more games. We've got the ladies and the juniors tomorrow, plus another 3 games in the men's. Edwards goes hard to hit it down the ground, but straight to mid-on for no run. Nice and full and straight here from Corey Domick. Good start from him. So Corey Domick comes in once again. Edwards just fends it off his legs. Just get the one. He'll be looking to go big and hard in the back end of this innings. One for 103. Corey Domick will continue to Aidan Furman here in cracking form. Hitting the ball long and straight. He goes for a big swing there. Well bowled by Corey, straight over the top of the stumps. 2 balls remain. 1 for 103. This time he goes straight down the field again. He might be in trouble here. It's high. And it's very well taken there from Elliot Lord. Great catch in the outfield. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Aidan Furman. A cracking innings there. 66 off 30 balls. 7 sixes in his innings. Welcome home, Aidan. Thanks for coming back. Being part of the CA Cyclones. Tommy, looks like it. I need to bring my glasses tomorrow. Please welcome to the crease, Tommy Borman for the CA Cyclones. Too many jobs at once here. What's he doing? New batsman of the crease will be Tommy Borman. As we both sides take a little drinks break. At the current drinks break we have 2 for 103. The CO Cyclones in the 10th over. Like I said, this is Season 5 Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. 2 for 103. Current drink break at the moment. Tommy Borman joins the crease now. Big welcome to the big dog down in the Burdekin watching. Thanks for tuning in, mate. 2 for 103. As the game is about to resume. 1 ball remaining in this over. We have 5 River Kings as the new guys on the block this year. Coming in for the Peconi Badgers. Peconi Badgers retiring, giving up after winning their 2nd title in Season 4. 5 River Kings joining the new franchises, along with the CO Cyclones, along with Helpins Hurricanes and Toomey Schreiber Thunder, the original 2 as well. So thank you very much. Shout out to the Grass Up boys, Jolie Ives, Adam Doyle, Grass Up crew, the groundsman. Thank you very much for preparing our wickets in our grounds. see they scamper through for a single. So at the end of 10 overs, 2 for 104. So Chris Stanger will continue from the southern end. He'll be bowling to Thomas Borman on strike. The Stangman is back. He is the import, so each team is allowed one import from outside the area or around the regions. Chris Stanger is a Five Rivers import, along with Aidan Furman as the CA Cyclones import. We welcome them two back home, formerly of the North Cricket Club, both of them. Then for the imports for the Helpins Hurricanes, we have Lachlan Bangs, currently off a great T20 KFC Max down in Brisbane with the Redland Tigers, and Brady Barnett with the Toomey Schreiber Thunder. Inside edge there from Borman. They just scamper through for one. It'll bring Edwards on strike. So after a cracking start, 10 overs, the halfway point, 2 for 105. CA Cyclones. Stanger. Edwards, uppish. He might be in trouble here. Goes straight behind Gully to point there. They take the catch comfortably. Edwards is gone. Stanger gets the wicket. 3 for 105. No. So I'm trying. Don't even know who this is. Is this Singh batting? I think it might be Curran. That dismissal of Edwards for CA Cyclones brings the new batsman to the crease. Curran Singh for the CA Cyclones. Chris Stanger returns and gets a wicket. Here's a current import for the Five Rivers Kings. In my system, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna let me work it out. I don't know. What am I gonna do? New batsman to the crease is Curran Singh facing Chris Stanger. Floats it up. He just punches it out for one. So 3 down now. Three down for 106. So Tommy Borman puts it behind square leg. Picks up just a one. So Chris Stanger continues bowling to Curran Singh. His name's wrong as we can't add it to the scoreboard, guys. Apologise for that. Scampers through for one. So 3 for 108 brings Borman back on strike. All short. It's going to be punished. No, very, very lucky. Fielding there from Adam Truman throws himself at the ball there. He should have been punished a lot more there, Stanger, but Borman didn't find space. So 3 for 109 at the end of the over. 11 overs down. Corey Domick will continue from the top end. Tommy Borman will retain the strike. Who caught that last catch? Tommy Borman plays and misses. Corey Domick having a little impact on the game at the moment. Pushes another one through for a dot ball. He was the fieldsman who took the catch to dismiss Brenton Edwards. He's currently in the 12th over at the moment. 3 for 109. Off to a flyer here at CA Cyclones. Be looking for a total around 180. Be very, very competitive. Another play and a miss. 2 dot balls in a row. Once again, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in here. Season 5, Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Go straight to Elliot Lord. Be no run there. Very accomplished fieldsman. In close to the wicket, fielding a short cover. So very well bowled here from Corey Domick. 3 dot balls now. Plays with the North Cricket Club up here in Cairns. He's making a good impact here with 5 River Kings. Just following some line and land, taking the pace off the ball. Once again, top of off. Nice shot by Borman, though. Puts a square of point. He'll look for 2 here. He's going to run it well. It's going to take a great catch. Some good fielding. Good cricket all around. But 2 runs to Borman. Takes the total. 3 for 111. Domick, this time Borman goes over mid-wicket, finds a bit of space between square leg and mid-wicket, picks up a boundary, 4 runs. Very helpful there for Borman. 3 for 115. Breaks a little bit of momentum here. Good fight back here from the Kings. It's amazing what a couple of wickets does. Just fends it off his hips there. No run. So end of the 12th over, 3 for 115. Chris Stanger will continue from the southern end, bowling the Karam Singh. Floats it up, fends it off his toes. It'll just be 1 out to back of the square leg. Takes a total of 116 now. Borman on strike, facing the second ball over from Stanger. Uses his footwork. Oh, a little bit of a missed opportunity there from Justin Reid with the gloves. Beats him all ends up. Have to take every opportunity you can in this white ball game. Stanger to Borman. Short. Hits it off his legs nicely. Goes in behind square. There'll only be the one, though. Young Archie Ferguson, the boundary rider there. Just keeps it to 1. 3 for 117. Cyclones still continuing knocking over the scoreboard here. But the Five River Kings are bouncing back. Big thank you to Enda and Ram Singh, the owners, the franchise owners from the Five River Kings. Fantastic to see them in the competition. Caught behind opportunity. They're confident. Quickly played down. Not out from umpire Benny Swartz out there. Julian Warnock tonight. Like I said, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in coverage tonight. We've had a couple of little slight tech errors, but I think we've fixed it now. Don't have logos on the screen or replays tonight, but we'll have it sorted for tomorrow. We've got 5 games coming in tomorrow. That's going to pick up another boundary there. Might be 4 wides, it is. So handy few runs there for the CA Cyclones. 3 for 122. So Cyclones building into a formidable total here at the moment. Stanger to Singh. Short. Punches it forward to square. A little misfield. They'll pick up just a 1 though. So Karam Singh looking quite accomplished out there at the crease, looking quite comfortable. Tommy Borman on strike facing Stanger. Goes to sweep across the line, plays and misses. Very risky shot for no run. And the 13 overs now. 3 for 124. 3 for 123, sorry. Corey Domick will continue from the top end. He's been bowling very well, Corey. Just fends it off, pushes it to point. Just a 1 run there for Karam Singh. So Cyclones keep building to a very big total here. Be looking about 170, 180. Domick will continue, bowling to Borman. Gets cramped up. He pushes it through mid-on and mid-wicket there. Finds a bit of space. Elliot Lord, the fieldsman, gets around. They pick up 2 runs. More of a punch through the leg side there from Borman. Picks up 2 runs, though. Once again, we'd like to thank our major sponsor and Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tyre Power. Season 5. Phenomenal relationship and support there. Borman goes long and high. Has he got enough to clear the boundary? I'm not sure. I think he has, though. It'll be 6 runs. Borman puts it over mid-wicket. Fantastic effort there from Elliot Lord, but he can't rein it in. 3 for 132 with that big 6. Very lucky there, Borman, but got under it with the wind there behind him. Clears the fence. Tremendous effort from Elliot Lord on the boundary, though. Big, big effort. This time Borman finds a bit of space in behind gully and point there. Finds the boundary rope. 4 more runs, so back-to-back boundaries. Opens it up here for the CA Cyclones. They go to 3 for 136. That was Adam Truan on the boundary line. Sorry there, guys. My apologies. So Corey Domick continues here, bowling the Borman. Slashes down the ground to young Archie Ferguson. Just pick up the 1. Three for 137 now. 1 ball remaining in this 14th over. It's 200 on the cards tonight for the Cyclones. Very flat wicket. Great batting wicket out here. Cyclones setting the tone. Karam Singh just pushes it forward of cover for the one. So 14 overs down, 3 for 138. Changing the bowling from the southern end now. Looks like Elliot Lord will come back into the attack. Three for 138. So 6 overs remain. 36 balls. Can they go on a rampage here? The Cyclones get up around 200 after a fantastic start from Aidan Furman and Angus Warnock, the captain. So Elliot Lord continues his bowling to Karam Singh. Ball goes in the air just off his hips. They'll scamper through for one. Lord fields off his own bowling. Brings Borman back on strike now. Elliot Lord will continue. Left armour to left-handed batsman here. Fires it straight and flat. Borman just punches it straight down to mid-off. Just for the one, though. They pick up another single. So Borman reverse sweeps and gets it fine. A classy shot there from Tommy Borman. In front of a very big crowd here tonight to Griffiths Park. He picks up another 4 runs. Very classy shot. 3 for 145. Tommy Borman quickly gone to 28, not out now. Karan Singh is currently on 8 out there. One ball remaining in this over. 3 for 145. On track for 200 here. Cyclones, oh, bit of bounce. Kick there from Elliot Lord, playing a miss from Borman. 15 overs down, 3 for 145. Tommy Borman is currently 28 not out. And Karam Singh 8 not out. 5 overs remain. This first innings. Looks like Captain Jake Roach might come back on himself, I'd say, from the top end here by the looks. He is. They've called the power play. So Jake Roach comes back in the attack, the Five Rivers captain. He will be bowling to Karam Singh. Apologise for not having his name up. We'll have that sorted tomorrow. Sorry, Karam. So 5 overs remain, 30 balls in this first innings of the Cyclones. Ties up Singh, he'll just go down a short third man for the one. Pushes this through at a nice pace, Roach. It'll bring Tom Borman on strike now, 3 for 146. 147. The scoreboard's a little bit slow to update here. Borman on strike. Facing Jake Roach. Comes in, fires it in. Borman goes straight to mid-on. It's Charlie Lawrence, the mid-on fieldsman there. Takes the catch. So Borman's gone. Roach strikes. 4 for 147. 2 balls down in this over. Is that Aiden? I think it is, isn't it? 6. Yeah, it is. I could tell by that more. As 5 rib. Hello. It's gone flat. Five River. Hello. No, it's gone flat. Good work, Peter, with your new system. So Aiden Beach is a new batsman here as Jake Roach strikes. 4 for 147. Currently in the 16th over. Beachy punches it just wide, a cover there for 1. They scamper through. Four for 148. 3 balls remain in the 16th over. They punch it straight down to short mid off there. Mid on, Elliot Lord for no run. So Jake Roach coming back with a purpose here. 3 dot balls, a wicket and 1 run. Oh, Karan Singh gets on the back foot and just punches it straight over mid-off. That'll bring up the 150. 4 for 152. Cracking shot there from Karan Singh. 1 ball remains in the over. Unconventional cricket shot, but it was very, very effective on the back foot, punching it over mid-off, especially off the pace of Jake Roach. This time he tries again, but hits it straight to Lord. Direct hit down the other end could have been dangerous. So at the end of 16 overs, CA Architect Cyclones 4 for 152 after 16 overs. 24 balls remain, 4 overs. It looks like the 5 River Kings are making another bowling change from the southern end. Chris Stanger will come back into the attack. He'll be bowling to young Aiden Beach. So 3 overs, 2 for 19, Chris Stanger. So this is final over from him, 4 overs remaining. Currently bowling to Aiden Beach. It's just been selected as captain also for the Mulgrave Cricket Club this year. Congratulations, young man. Fends it off his toes behind square leg. Just picks up the 1 though. Nice cool breeze coming across the face of the ground. Stanger continues bowling the Singh. Short outside off stump, there'll be a wide. So Stanger into Singh. Thick outside edge. He might be in trouble. He is. Elliot Lord takes it with ease. CA Cyclones lose their 5th wicket. Karan Singh goes and he departs. Nice little innings there of 14 from Singh. So Stanger picks up his 3rd wicket. What a return for him to the far north. I'm not sure who that is, eh? That's Mark Ellis, isn't it? Yep. Yep, it's Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis is a new batsman who's come to the crease. As Chris Stanger picks up his 3rd wicket. 5 for 154 in the 17th over here. Marky Ellis with the CA Cyclones this year. He's facing Chris Stanger with his left arm Chinaman's. Straight away punches it forward, a point for no run. Oh yeah, tell him anything. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much, matey. Champion. I'm starving. Mark Ellis is off the mark, picks up 1 run. Currently in the 17th over at the moment. Stanger continues from the southern end. Oh, up his there. There's a chance for his 4th wicket. It is. Look like Captain Jake Roach comes in and takes the catch. So Aiden Beach departs. Stanger gets his 4th wicket. 6 for 155. Awesome, mate. Thank you. Yep. Sam Musgrave? Who is that then? I'm not sure. I'm trying to see that. 8. Yes. Well done, Rhonda. Oh, sorry, dude. Well done. It is Ben Jones because he's thicker. That's how we can tell. Benny Jones is the new batsman out there for the CA Cyclones, facing Chris Stanger with another dot ball. So Stanger making inroads out there. At the end of the 17th over, 6 for 155. Chris Stanger finishes his spell in style. Jake Roach will continue. We have 3 overs remaining, 18 balls, 6 for 155. Roach will be bowling to Mark Ellis. Once again, thanks to all the viewers out there tonight. Hope you enjoy the coverage over the next 3 weeks. We got some cracking games of cricket coming up. Season 5 of the Cairns Thai Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Oh, the play and a miss. Confident shout for caught behind. Not much movement, though, from the umpire or the batsman. Umpire Julian Warnock, unmoved. Roach continues. Bowling to Alice. Wraps him up. Too fast for him. Beats him through his toes. One of the best going around, Jake Roach. Good young man. Got a nice young family now. It's great to see him succeeding in life. 3.1 overs down for Roachy. 1 for 17. Comes in once again, full and straight. Another dot ball. Using all experience out there now. Six for 155. So the Five River Kings bouncing back here after the Cyclones got off to a cracking start thanks to Furman. Put on a classic inning. 66 of 32 balls. 7 sixes, 3 fours. What an innings. Another dot ball, falling straight from Roach. So Jake Roach continues. Alice on strike. Fends it off to Elliot Lord. For no success, though. Another dot ball. So Jake Roach continuing. Fantastic over at the moment, no runs. It continues that way, straight back to the bowler. Made an over. 6 for 155 after 18 overs. 2 overs remaining in this innings. Fantastic way to finish his spell there for Jake Roach. 4 overs, 1 for 17. Cracking spell from the captain. Matches up. His import, Chris Stanger, 4 overs, 4 for 22. As we see the final 2 overs. Looks like Elliot Lord is going to come back into the bowling attack for the Five River Kings. He'll be bowling to Benny Jones. The left armour from the southern end. Good young player, Elliot Lord, with the North Cricket Club in Cairns. He's bowling to Jones. Looks to punch it through, straight to Truan, no, for no run. So Five River Kings coming back strong in the last 8 overs. Only 57 runs scored. Fantastic recovery. Nice shot there from Jones. Puts it in behind point. Archie Ferguson cleans up. Just the one, though. Brings Mark Ellis back on strike. Big shout out to the Wilkins family watching in. It's going to be an entertaining run chase with the likes of Truan, Lord, Roach, Reed. Will Justin Reed and Jake Roach open up for the Five River Kings? It's going to be a cracking run chase, especially if they get into it. Flat wicket out here tonight. Plenty of runs there. Seen another run there. As Mark Ellis swats it across the line for a single. Yep, I thought. No. 6 for 159 at the moment. Oh, playing a miss. Justin Reed, tidy hands there. Takes off the stumps. He has been stumped. Ben Jones has gone. Stump Reed, bowled Elliot Lord. 7 for 159. 1 ball remaining in the over. Great bit of keeping there from Justin Reed.
Is that Jordan? Number one? Number one? Jeez, he's got taller. Holy moly.
New batsman in the crease is young Owen McPherson. Out there for the CA Cyclones. Gets an opportunity, young man, this year in the Big Bash. 7 for 159. McPherson will be on strike facing his North's teammate in Elliot Lord. So 5 River Kings here up against the CA Cyclones. Season 5, game number 1. Playing a miss. Wraps it up after 19 overs. 7 for 159. Once again, we'd like to thank Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tyre Power, our major sponsor. Thank you very much. Then we have our 4 franchise owners. Darren Halpin from Halpin's Hurricanes. Kev Toomey from Toomey Shriver Thunder. Ram and Ender Singh from 5 River Kings. And Chris and Carlo Mario from CA Cyclones. Thank you very much, guys. Without you guys, it just doesn't happen. We see Brendan Payne come back into the attack here to finish off the last over. He'll be bowling to Marky Ellis. Also, we'd like to thank Peter Huey and the Cairns Cricket Association. Fantastic hosts, laying it on. Premier T20 Big Bash competition in the north. We're very grateful for all the support out there. Ellis punches it through to cover. Might look for 2 here. They do. Brendan Payne, the bowler from Mareeba Bandits. Picks up 2 runs. Takes the score to 161. Fantastic comeback here from the 5 River Kings. We're under the pump early on, thanks to an Aidan Furman onslaught. So Payne, Ellis hits it hard and straight down the ground. Just the 1 note, Adam Truan. Shout out to Big John now up in Mareeba. Go to Bandits. Brendan Payne, clean bowl. McPherson goes. Brendan Payne strikes and picks up the 8th wicket for the Cyclones. Bring the new batsman to the crease. 8 for 162 in the last over.
Who's this? Number 2.
New batsman in the crease for the CA Cyclones is young Patrick Spillane. He'll be facing Brendan Payne from the 5 River Kings here. So Payne coming in. And he's clean bowled. So Brendan Payne goes on a hat-trick here. Opportunity for a hat-trick ball here from Brendan Payne. Spillane gone, first ball. Massive opportunity here to pick up a hat-trick. We've only ever had 1 hat-trick in the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Big Bash. That was Michael Salerno a couple of years ago. Jordan Fulton will be the new batsman. Facing the hat-trick ball, Jordan. Very experienced cricketer. Brown River Cricket Club. Played a lot of representative cricket as well. So Brendan Payne on a hat-trick here. 2 bowls at the moment. Can he get a hat-trick? Payne will be steaming in, the Mariba Bandit. So Fulton on strike. Facing Brendan Payne. Here we go. Brendan Payne striding in. 2 clean bowls, looking for a third and a hat-trick. It's fended off by Fulton. Direct hit is in trouble, misses. So he picks up a single after all that. They scamper home. 9 for 163. Brings Mark Ellis back on strike here for the CA Cyclones. Brendan Payne continuing. Full and straight once again. Good shot by Ellis. Fends it off his toes. He'll probably look for 2 here. It's very well run. He might be in trouble. He is. He's run out. So he'll pick up the 1, but they're all out for 164. Good fielding out there from big Corey Domick out in the outfield. And that wraps up the CA Cyclones as they're all out after 20 overs. All out for 164. We'll take a short break here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in the second half of this game. The run chase will begin for the Five River Kings as they chase their first victory in their very first game here in Season 5. They'll be chasing 165 for victory as we take a short break. And we'll be back in about 15 minutes' time. Resume of the second innings and the run chase. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash, Season 5. We have the run chase on now. Five River Kings will be batting, chasing 165 for victory. Brenton Edwards will open the bowling for the CA Architect Cyclones. Jake Roach, the captain, will be facing for the Five River Kings. Elliot Lord at the non-striker's end. Once again, thank you for tuning in tonight. Appreciate the support out there. We're bringing you all the coverage live and free. We're at Griffiths Park here. Game number 1. Tomorrow we have the ladies and the juniors playing at 10 o'clock. Fields 1 and 2. Then we have the men's playing at 2:30 and 6:30. Brent Edwards starts the innings with a dot ball, straight and fast. No runs there from Roach. So Edwards to continue his first over, bowling to Jake Roach. And he slashes straight through cover, straight over the top there. Before runs, so Jake Roach off to a flyer here. The bat in hand. Chasing 165 for victory. So Five River Kings chasing that first victory. First game for them. Big shout out to Ram and Ender Singh. Thank you very much. We had a big crowd down here tonight. It's a little bit wider and faster. And it is called wide there from Julian Warnock. None for 5. Big Brenton Edwards pushing him through against his good mate and Jake Roach. This time Roach puts it through cover. They'll just pick up the one though. Mark Ellis there in the field. Takes the total 6 without loss. Brings Elliot Lord on strike.
Oh, the breeze is coming cool now. I get caught every time, no matter where I am. Nah, it's all good. I think I'm going to permanently put my hoodie in the car, but I can't go wrong. Also, just have one in my bag.
Oh, gets it away fine there, Elliot Lord, and picks up a boundary. Just past slips. 4 runs. So Five River Kings off to a flying start here. None for 10. Same as the CA Cyclones, they got off to a big flyer thanks to Furman and Warnock. Were 102 the opening run partnership. In the 10th over, they got their first wicket, the Kings. Oh, it's on the pad, pops up. 1 ball remains, none for 10. Once again, like I said, thank you to our viewers out there. Sincerely appreciate it. Supporting the CA Cyclones and Five River Kings tonight, as well as the Helpings Hurricanes and Toomey Shriver Thunder over the next 3 weeks. Make sure you support your team. Elliot Lord gets a single, so the first over down, none for 11 for the Five River Kings. Jordan Fulton will come on from the southern end with the new ball. Very experienced campaigner, Jordan. So Jordan Fulton comes in. He'll be bowling to Elliot Lord. Nice and straight and full. Lord pushes it through the covers. He might look for two here. No, happy just the one. Angus Warnock adjusting his field here early on. Very well spread out there. Opportunities for the Kings here to push the ball around. Wickets playing pretty true. Fulton cramping up. Roach there. Furman in at short mid wicket. Cyclones plenty of energy up and about out in the field there. The Cyclones. Plenty of positive talk. So Fulton continues bowling to Roach early on here, second over. Roach gets down on the one knee, punches it straight to Kamran Singh for no run. So, none for 12 in the third over. Roach gets going here, can be very anonymous for the Kings. Nice shot there, straight to point. Good fielding though from Mark Ellis. Saves 4 runs there. Got a nice piece of it. Roach walking into it, square drive. All class, very technically sound. Big game here. Both teams looking for that early points. First win of the tournament of season 5. Cairns Thai Power, Barrier Reef, Big Bash. Fulton to continue to Roach. Gets down on the one knee, smashes it out the cover. They got the extra cover fieldsman out there, Aiden Beach. Just the one though. Number 13 brings Lord on strike. Oh, nice ball there by Fulton, straight over the top of the stumps. He crouches at the crease. Lord goes straight through to the keeper. 2 overs down. None for 13 for the Five River Kings in the run chase. I'm joined here at the commentary desk tonight by the great man himself, the coach of the CA Architect Cyclones, Barry Weir. Weary, welcome, mate.
Thanks, Spiller.
How are you travelling, mate?
It's been an awesome night. I don't need a jumper here.
A wide there from Edwards takes a total of 14 now without loss. Weary, 164, mate, out there. None for 102 after 10 overs. Furman and Warnock outstanding at the first 10. But then Kings railed back in as we see Roach go over the top. He'll find the boundary just forward of square leg there. A bit short there from Edwards. Takes a total of 18 without loss. Yeah, very fast start from you guys, but the Kings reeled his back.
Yeah, I think their biggest issue was actually. I think that we took the power play, and that was probably all she wrote. And then it took a few wickets, and
great take there
struggled
from Angus Warnock. Yeah, it's not all doom and gloom, though, Weary. Aiden Furman, 66 off 27 balls. Quite a handy inning, 7 sixes, 3 fours.
Yeah, he played really, really well, very straight, and dealt with a lot of I guess there was some good bowling there, but he put a lot of the bad balls away.
Yeah, he did. Roach takes another single down there, the third man. What did you talk about at the break, mate? Obviously defending 164 and that. Any secrets heading into the fielding out here?
Oh, look, we obviously spoke to the batters, and back of the length is obviously where you need to be. That's what Eddie was trying to do there before when Roachy hit that one over the top of mid-wicket. But back of the length is probably key here, just to not let him, try and take us straight.
Yeah, you got still plenty of experience out there, You got Edwards and Fulton starting off the ball, mate. Young Aiden Beach, he'll be handy with his, taking the pace off of there with his spinners. Same with Marky Ellis, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, like you said, not in doom and gloom. And I think the biggest thing is not everybody's, this is everybody's first real hit out. And I think runs on the board is still pretty critical in this game. So I think it keeps us in good stead as long as we bowl well. And just take our chances.
Absolutely, it is, mate. Like you said, you have the runs on the board. It is first hit out of the year for everyone, so everyone's still getting a feel for it out there. As Elliot Lord punches one down the third man for another single, number 21. One ball remaining.
But yeah, it's still one outstanding concept. The magenta looks really good out there, and the Five River Kings guys, they've come up in numbers here today, so really exciting to be back here again.
Return of Chris Stanger, the veteran, the import. Five River Kings, mate, picked up 4 wickets. His little tournaments, he got a little bit of bounce out there, I thought, as he does.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that we played that well, to be fair, especially when we only had to go run a ball, and we would have probably been staring down 180. We tried to hit him out of the park instead of just noodling him around and just getting ourselves to like a bigger score than what we did, but... Mate, awesome to see staying back here, and we know what he can do with both ball and bat and in the field. But great to have all these guys that are contributing to each of the teams as such an import.
Absolutely, you see Jordan Fulton to continue from the southern end, 3 overs, number 21. Elliot Lord on strike here, facing Fulton, the left-hander, hits him flush on the pads. Bit of a wild shout there, walking into it. We've seen this year's Big Bash Season 5, Weary. I know it's the first game, but across the boards, we have an influx of some good young juniors starting to come in through the systems as well.
Yeah, that's awesome that they put their hand up to be in the draft, to be honest, and have the confidence to do that, and also for the owners and the coaches to actually back them and pick them. So I think it's a great part of it, and this is probably the highest level of cricket in Cairns at the moment. So with all the 4 teams and normally the 7-team first grade comp, so it brings everybody and condenses the talent.
Mate, yourself, Wade Fraser, 2 good mates, played a lot of cricket together. Club and rep stuff. Now you're coaching against each other. How's that little friendly rivalry going?
Yeah, good, mate. I've been over there and stole some lollies already, so yeah, just to stir them up. But look, we played in the final last year, which went down to the wire last over. Yeah, it's difficult to coach against your mates, but it's such a good comp, and we just love promoting this, and it's such a good standard of cricket, and allows him to also put his puzzle together for the fusion too. So we're just such good mates, and it's just a awesome I guess competition to be involved in still.
Absolutely. Season 5, Cairns Tide Power, Barrier Reef, Big Bash. We're in game number 1. We're away this season here. Like I said, we've got ladies and juniors tomorrow, along with 3 men's games. Once again, we'd like to thank our owners as Jordan Fulton continues bowling to Jake Roach. Swinging a miss outside off stump. Very flamboyant there from Roach.
And that's where we were speaking about, bowling back a length there. That's, it's very hard to get you've got to, with Roche, you've got to try and test him there, and that's he's got to take the risk.
Certainly does. And Carlo and Chris Samario, the owners, they enjoying this comp set as well. Second season for them now. Last year, like you said, Weary, they made the final, runners-up. Expectation on the Cyclone boys this year?
Oh, look, it's a totally different team too this year, so it'll be interesting to see how, what the table looks like towards the pointy end. But, we've got, anybody can have their night, but, if you execute, more times than everybody else, anybody can do that and have their day. So hopefully we have our time again this year.
Is this young McPherson? Patrick Spillane? No. Spillane?
So we got a new bowler from the top end here. Young Patrick Spillane comes in the attack. He'll be bowling for the CA Cyclones. Number 25. 5 River Kings after 4 overs.
This is very exciting because it's the first time I've seen Patrick have a trundle. So
Yeah, North Cricket Club Junior. Comes through. Got big Brent Edwards in front of us here, long on. Looks like he's been a good paddock in the off-season, Big Eddie. Can't see around the big fellow. I think he's been resting up well. Mustn't be in the gym as much these days. He's one of the best, Big Eddie. We're very close. We have a love-hate relationship.
Interesting
He's
over
heading
here.
over to World Cup, Weary, with the Australian over 40s. Veterans player now.
Yeah, that'll be interesting over to Pakistan.
Yeah.
That'll be a very interesting. It's kind of like not your holiday destination you pick, do you?
Nah, it's not, mate. In all fairness and respect. So young Patrick Spillane here gets his first taste in the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash.
Yeah, I find this interesting because here the pace is off, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys at the top of the order play him.
I thought they were quite conservative apart from that first over. As we see, as I say that, Elliot Lloyd flicks it over. Fine leg, and it goes all the way for 6 runs. Elliot Lloyd lights it up here for the 5 River Kings. They've been quite conservative, especially the first 4 overs. But that's a testament to your bowling as well.
Yeah, that back of the length plan. Obviously, we took a leaf out of where they bowled in a couple of patches there, and our batters said it was really hard to hit back of the length. So that's what we wanted to try and do in our bowling.
As we see Lord facing once again. This time it goes straight to mid-on though. Aidan Furman takes the catch. Elliot Lord is gone. 1 for 32. Cyclones strike in the 5th over.
Yeah, pace off again. Very difficult. That's what the guys were just talking about. Just the slower guys were a little bit harder to hit, and it was just holding in the wicket.
It'll bring to the crease another veteran of our competition. And this man has a lot of cricketing underneath him. And he comes in the bat with his good mate. Justin Reid will partner Jake Roach at the batting crease. So Patrick Spillane gets his first wicket in the Barrier Reef Big Bash. In the senior grades, Justin Reid strides out the crease at 1 for 32. Big partnership here for the 5 River Kings.
Yeah, a bit of experience
This
here.
could be very, very vital for you, Barry, and your Cyclones here. A wicket here in the next couple of overs could really open it up.
Yeah, it'll be a good challenge for young Spillane too. It'll be, this is what it's all about, playing against these guys, and we'll see how these two sort of veterans go now. It's I'm assuming that I know they've been training in different patches, but it's not they don't train as what they used to.
What do you know?
Oh, just took the pace over there. That back of the length once again, Weary. Nice crowd here tonight too, mate. First game for season 5. Hopefully with the ladies sinking in and lining up with us along with the introduction of the juniors. Tomorrow we should have a fantastic festival day of cricket.
Yeah, it'd be great. I think we've got a 2:30 game tomorrow, so hopefully the crowds and the spectators turn up again in droves tomorrow.
Absolutely. Oh, playing a miss there from Reed. So at the end of 5 overs, 1 for 32 in the run chase of 165.
Yeah, look, it's been some good bowling so far, but they've got plenty in the shed. The 5 River Kings, in Stanger. These two at the crease now.
Is that Tommy?
Yeah, so they've got plenty of artillery in the shed. So we've just got to be really smart here and try and force them to hit into our areas.
So we see another change in the bowling from the southern end. One of the nicest blokes in cricket, Tommy Borman, coming on from the southern end. Captain of the Atherton Red Footers up there in the hill. Tommy Borman, absolute gentleman. Great to see him back in our competition once again, the Englishman.
Yeah, he looks great in pink.
Bowling to Jake Roach, 2 very accomplished cricketers, along with Justin Reed at the crease and Angus Warnock out there, 4 of our very best. Borman comes in flat and fast. Just takes the hand off the bat there, Roach. Anthony Muro, how are you going, mate? I know you're watching. See you tomorrow. Roach gets down on the one knee. He might be in trouble here where he's out. Tommy Borman has got the big wicket of Jake Roach, who attempts to sweep, hits it straight down the fine leg. And young Owen McPherson takes the catch for the Cyclones, and these young guys are having an impact in the game. It'll bring Adam Truan to the crease for the 5 River Kings. That's a big wicket, mate. We spoke about it. If you got a strike, and you certainly have. Yeah. 2 for 32 to 5 River Kings.
Isn't it interesting, like his start, that sort of brought out, because they had a slowish, first couple of overs. So, the risk is all on these guys now. So, they've really got to try and take it to us at this point in time. So, I think, I think we would have been about 50 or 60 at this point in time. So, but again, they bat deep, so we've got to, take all our chances.
Yeah, they certainly still got plenty in the sheds there to come. 5 River Kings. We talk about 5 River Kings. We thank Inder Singh and Ram Singh, the owners. They're very, very proud, and they got a big following down here, supporting them, their first efforts in the Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. But Tommy Borman strikes here tonight for the Cyclones. Truan just fends off his first couple of balls.
Yeah, really tidy over from Borman so far.
Absolutely. Dot balls count here. Truan gets down on the one knee, sweeps, he gets a nice piece of it. Just picks up the one though. Handy cricketer Truan Weary. He's showing the glimpses of his potential, yet to reach it in full, I believe.
Yeah, look, he showed
the ball hard
a few years ago, and he, unfortunately, when he was really in really good nick, he actually broke his collarbone, and he actually missed the Fusion final at the Gabba, which we won. And he was actually really on top of his game. Then he came back the following year, and actually, I think he got his first 100 ever, and then which was for Barron, and yeah, he's been tracking really, really well, and he's matured really well now, and he's a leader out at Barron River now. So, again, if he bats long here, he'll give them a chance at the end.
6 overs down, 2 for 32. Chasing 165 for victory. Adam Truan at the crease along with Justin Reid, 2 new batsmen. Well, thanks, Wary, for your time, mate. We'll let you get back to the dugouts and with the boys and stay away from the canteen.
Thanks, Spiller. Thanks for, mate, all your support too, and to the owners again. It's awesome. It's such a great concept, and want to thank each and everybody in the Cairns Cricket Association for this awesome cricket product.
Patrick Spillane continues here for Cyclones. Justin Reid on strike now. So Spillane continues to read. He drops back on the back foot and absolutely smokes it to the boundary behind. Fine leg and square leg. 4 runs unanswered there. Classy shot there from Justin Reid. Too good for Spillane. Wide from the young man, 2 for 38. So Patrick Spillane continues here from the top end, bowling to Justin Reid. Oh, thick outside edge. Squares him up. He's going to pick up 2 runs. Carries to the boundary, 4 runs. Quite fast, the outfield here. 2 for 42, 6.5 overs down. So Reid on strike. Thick outside edge. Angus Warnock takes the catch. Spillane gets his 2nd wicket. 3 for 42. Cyclones strike. This game is bouncing from Cyclones to Kings. Back to the Cyclones. Well bowled young Patrick Spillane. 3 for 42. It'll bring to the crease Chris Stanger, the import, returns. It's a huge wicket there for the Cyclones against the Kings here. So Stang comes out here, returns to the crease in the far north. The import, each franchise allowed 1 import. Chris Stanger for the 5 River Kings. Aidan Furman for the CA Cyclones. Lachlan Bangs for the Helpins Hurricanes. And Brady Barnett for the Toomey Schreiber Thunder this season, season 5. Bit of a hush around the field. 5 River Kings chasing 165 for victory. Cyclones pick up their 3rd wicket. Spillane continues. Oh, cracking shot from Sanger straight away. Makes an impact. He's picked up 4 runs. Absolutely punches it through cover. 3 for 46. What an entrance to the crease. Smashes it out of the ballpark. Swing and a miss. So at the end of 7 overs, 3 for 47. Tommy Borman will continue from the southern end. Right arm off, fast off spin. He'll be bowling to Adam Truan on strike. Barron River Cricket is his home club for the season once again, the CFN. Truan gets on the back foot, pulls it, looks for some space behind square leg. Just the 1 run. Tidy fielding out there from Jordan Fulton. 3 for 48. Shout out to Josh Chadwick and Spencer and Freddie at home watching the cricket. Helping's Hurricanes tomorrow. Little Spence. Borman cramps up. Stanger there for no run. Oh, goes high, thick off the outside edge, straight up. Captain Angus Warnock takes a catch. Stanger goes, Borman strikes. 4 for 48. Cyclones are on the ropes at the moment. Five River Kings making their debut tonight. Tommy Borman strikes.
Not sure who that is. Is that Greg Meisner? I think it might be. Left-hander? Yeah.
Brings to the crease for the Five River Kings. Greg Meisner will be the news batsman, the left-hander. Lots of experience in cricket. Formerly at Atherton Cricket Club. Made his way to Mareeba this year with his boys. So 4 for 48. Greg Meisner comes to the crease for the Five River Kings. They definitely need a partnership and a bit of composure about themselves. Keep ticking over the runs. Probably need to get to at least 70 to 80 after 10. Meisner hits it straight down the wicket for 1. Important partnership here in the text of the game. 4 for 49. Five River Kings on the ropes against the CA Architect Cyclones. Borman bowling to Truan. Plays it back for a dot ball. Truan. Once again, Borman ties him up. 8 overs down. 4 for 49. Cyclones upper hand at the moment against the Five River Kings. Patrick Spillane will continue from the top end. The veteran big Brent Edwards giving him some advice there. So a big 2 overs here to get through to the drinks break. They need to pick up 20-odd runs, but stay at only 4 down. The Kings are on the ropes at the moment. Cyclones setting the tone early in this game 1. As we see Spillane bowling to Meisner. Hits him straight back down the wicket. Huh? I'm being nice to you at the moment. Spillane, Meisner punches it through a cover, gets in a bit of space. He gets a good piece of it, goes for 4 runs. Nice shot there. Punches it hard through the covers. The old Fox Edwards is too slow to get to that one. Brings up the 50. 4 for 53. Oh, I can't call him silver. I'm going very silver myself. So Spillane looks to bounce back, strays down the leg side for a wide. I reckon I got you over 20. I just watched it. Oh, please. I haven't raced since I raced Paulie Nasser. Spillane continues to Meisner on the back foot, punches it forward a point. Singh the fieldsman. Captain Angus Warnock will be happy with the start here from the Cyclones. Heading into the drinks break, 1 more over. Old Brent Edwards throwing out a race over 20 metres. I think he's got his capabilities mixed up. Truan punches it behind, down the third man, behind point for 1. So the Cyclones at the moment in control of the game. The Kings looking for their first victory in their first game. In the traditional maroon out there with the yellow flare. Meisner plays it off his hips to Mark Ellis there for 1. Sure, we'll see Mark Ellis and Aiden Beach come into the frame in the bowling in the next few overs, I believe. 4 for 57. Our first game tomorrow on air will be the juniors game between the Kings and the Cyclones. Look forward to live streaming that. Oh, thick outside edge. That'll race down to the boundary, I'd say. Adam Truan. Oh, some desperate fielding there. Great fielding on the boundary from the Cyclones. Saved 4 runs. Only picked up 2. 2 to Truan. 4 for 59 after 9 overs. Tommy Borman will continue. Take us through to the drinks break. So 9 overs down, 4 for 59. 5 River Kings. Meisner plays it forward, just past Short cover into mid-off for 1. 4 for 60. So the run chase will be on after this short break. After this over, Truan gets down on the one knee, flat backs it forward to mid-wicket. Hits it hard and they'll only take 1. Some good fielding out there from Fulton once again along the boundary. 4 for 61. Oh, couple raindrops. Uh-oh. No. Borman. Is it 62 or 61? So Meisner continues facing Borman. Just fends it off. No run once again. Borman. Meisner tucks it in behind square leg. Might look for 2 here. Looks like they'll probably get a 2. Good running between wickets. Some desperation. So as they take a short drinks break here, 10 overs down, 5 River Kings, 4 for 63, chasing 165 for victory. 102 runs needed off 10 overs. So back here as we resume play. In the 11th overs from the top end, young Aiden Beach comes in the attack. These leg spin. We might see a spinning combination of Beach and Alice bowling together here for the Cyclones. As the ball goes up in the air, and there's opportunity here for Alice running back, and he takes a very good catch. Mark Alice, Adam Truan is gone. 5 for 63. The Five River Kings are in triumph here. So Aiden Beach strikes. Once again, we see spin get wickets here in the Barrier Reef Big Bash. It's a good catch there from Mark Ellis. Bring the new batsman to the crease for the Five River Kings. New batsman in the crease is Brendan Payne from Five River Kings. Mariba Bandit comes to the crease, picked up a couple of wickets, had a good afternoon with the ball. They're definitely going to need him tonight, the Kings here with the bat. 5 for 63, the Cyclones in the box seat.
Brendan Payne. Starting to work out all of them now. We'll have it down pat by the end of the weekend. Batsman the crease is Brendan Payne.
Payne gets off the mark, punches it behind cover for one. Aiden Beach, the young leg spinner. Just in his field here, Meisner might go after him. Likes to hit the ball hard across the line at times. Prolific run scorer in the Charters Towers Ashes, Greggy Meisner. Where all sloggers go to get runs. In respect, I say that. Hey, Greg. A wide down leg side from Beach. 5 for 65. He gets it fine. Tucks it in behind the keeper Warnock to just pick up one. 5 for 66. Oh, quicker ball, wrong and then hits him in the pads.
It's 66 or 67. Yep.
So at the end of the 11th over, 5 down for 66 as we finish with a dot ball there. So Tommy Borman will finish off his spell here for the Cyclones. He'll be bowling to Greg Meisner of the Five River Kings. Borman to Meisner. Missed stumping opportunity. Gets a bit of bounce and lift there. Catches out Gussie Warnock there with the gloves. The scamper through for one, so 5 for 67. Geez, that bounced up. Tough for Gus. Brings Brendan Payne back on strike here for the Kings. Punches it down the mid-on just for the single. So Meisner on strike. Very spread out field, mid on, square leg, and mid wicket. Gives himself some room, puts it in behind point for one. Singh, the fieldsman, goes for overthrows, but won't be any more than just the one run. Plenty black and yellow supporter shirts out there for the Kings tonight. 5 for 68. Payne on strike. Floats it up. Hits him on the pads. A desperate shout. He's got him. Borman's got Payne. LBW. He strikes. 6 for 68. Five River Kings need all the help they can get. Cyclones zeroing in on the first victory of the competition in game one here. CA Cyclones have the Kings in all sorts of trouble. 6 for 68. You see the new batsman come to the crease for the Five River Kings. Thought it was. So the new batsman to the crease is young Charlie Lawrence. Comes out here for the Five River Kings. He'll be facing Tommy Borman, teammates up at the Atherton boys. Good young cricketer Charlie Lawrence. He fends back his captain for no run. 12 overs down, 6 for 68. Aiden Beach will continue from the top end. Bowling his right arm, leg spin. So big Tablelands influence out there at the moment. Borman bowling, Meisner, Lawrence on strike. Once again, thanks to our viewers out there in Season 5. Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Game number 1 tonight between the Cyclones and the Kings, the new lads on the block. It's time Meisner cross bats it, the loss out to mid wicket. Just for the one. Six for 69. Aiden Beach, bowling Charlie Lawrence. Plays it straight back for no run. Lets the ball go straight through to the keeper. So 3 balls down, 1 and 2 dots at the moment. Another dot ball there. Aiden Beach, very economical here. 2 balls remain. 6 for 69. Coach Wade Fraser will be talking about more value on their wickets here from the Kings, playing a miss. Very young side though. Missing a couple of key players tonight, both sides. So Beach continues to Lawrence. Punches it on the back foot, straight to point for no run. So after 13 overs, Five River Kings 6 for 69. 6 for 70. New bowler from the southern end will be Mark Ellis. Big thank you to our viewers up in the Northern Territory watching from Alice Springs. Thank you much, guys. Appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy the coverage. Marky Ellis to Meisner, plays across the line, puts it forward to mid-wicket just for the one, though. Very slow going here for the Kings. Probably about spending time in the middle now, getting a little bit of form, heading into their second game against the Hurricanes tomorrow. A cracking game. That'll be on field 2. All games will be live streamed. So Alice bowling to Lawrence. Watches it go through past the bat. Alice playing a miss there from Lawrence.
See you, mate. How are you?
Sounds good. So Mark Ellis continues here. Bowling his right arm leg spin to young Charlie Lawrence. Gets it fine. Might run away here. No, it won't be. Spillane cuts it off. He's been good tonight in the field with the ball, Patrick Spillane. They pick up 2 runs there, Charlie Lawrence. Six for 73 now. This time Lawrence punches out the cover for 1. Meisner back on strike here for the Kings. Be a good little challenge here. Greg Meisner taking on Mark Ellis. Ellis floats up. Well weighted there from Meisner. Nice shot. Delicate late cut. He'll pick up 2. Smart from the veteran. 6 for 76. 14 overs down now. So Aiden Beach will continue from the top end. It's fantastic to see Chris Stanger just wandered past before. Back here in the far north. Champion guy. One of the loved ones from CFN. So Beach to Lawrence for no run. First game, boys are getting the feel for things. Oh, that's close. That's very close there. Some great fielding from the Cyclones. I think that was young. Patrick Spillane having a great time out there in the field. Fantastic throw. They scamper through for 1, though. 6 for 77. Brings Meisner back on strike. So Aiden Beach continues here. Meisner flat bats him across the line out to mid-wicket for 1. Charlie Lawrence facing. Chips it down to Edwards. Takes on Beach just for the one. 6 for 79. This is Cairns Type Power Barrier Reef Big Bash, season number 5, game number 1. Meisner goes straight down the wicket. Straight to Aidan Furman, though, just for the one run. So boundaries are lacking here for the Kings. So at the end of 15 overs, 5 to go. 6 for 80. They need 85 for victory. And 5 overs. 30 balls, 85 runs. They need a lot of help, the Kings. Mark Ellis will continue from the southern end. Meisner will be on strike. The power play has been taken. No, there's been a late change. Jordan Fulton comes back in the attack. And in the power play. So Mark Ellis has got the hook. Fulton's in. So the Cyclones looking to finish this game off at 6 for 80 at the moment. Final 5 overs. Captain Angus Warnock closing in on the first win with his team. Game number 1 tonight, season 5. The new boys, the Kings, Five River Kings. Once again, we thank their owners, Enda and Ram Singh. We are very fortunate to have you guys involved with us. Oh, ties up Meisner. He'd feel that, the old fella. So Jordan Fulton continues from the southern end. Full toss. It's absolutely dispatched to the boundary, though. Picked up very well by Greg Meisner. Smashes it for 4 runs. I don't think it was above waist height, though. 6 for 84. So Fulton continues. Meisner gives him some space, hits it over point. Pick up another 4 runs. So Greggy Meisner, the veteran, enjoying his time out in the middle. Taking a liking to Jordan Fulton at the moment.
He's a competitor through and through. Exactly right, Liz. Very, very true, that. As long as you can move around.
This time Meisner hits it straight. He might be in trouble, though. Goes straight down. No, he's dropped it. Tommy Borman, he won't be happy with that one, Thomas. He has dropped. Greg Meisner, he puts his hands up. He'll be filthy with himself. Meisner gets an opportunity to stay at the crease. 6 for 90. Picks up another couple of runs. Not often Tommy spills them. Down there, long on. Fulton continues. And he bounces back. He gets his own revenge. Jordan Fulton, he lights up the wickets here. Picks up the 7th wicket. 7 for 90. The Kings up against the Cyclones. New batsman coming to the crease for the Five River Kings is big Corey Domick. Hits the ball hard. Be looking for an opportunity out there tonight himself. First time in the Big Bash competition. Picked up a catch and a couple of wickets himself, Corey. Storm, 22 to go. H. Hey? 22 to go. Close game. So one ball remaining. 25 balls left. Cyclones needing 3 more wickets to wrap up this game, take game 1 winners. Jordan Fulton continues. Playing a miss from Corey Domick. 16 overs down, 7 for 90. Brenton Edwards comes back in the attack here from the top end. Final 4 overs here, 7 for 90. The Kings need all the help they can get at the moment against the Cyclones. Edwards will be bowling to Lawrence. Ties him up. They scamper through for 1. 7 for 91. So Edwards goes. Domick charges down the wicket. Big swing and a miss. No action at all. So Edwards, once again, this time is too fast for Domick. 3 balls down. Just needs to probably take the pace off it, hit top of off stump. Comes in. There it is. Might go to Aiden Furman. Takes a good catch, young Aiden. Dives forward. Wasn't an easy one. Edwards gets the wicket at Domick. 8 for 91. Cyclones are pressing in on the game 1 victory. Eight for 91. Archie Ferguson is the new batsman for Five River Kings, young Queensland country under 18 player from the Rovers Club here in Cairns. Good young cricketer coming through the system. Great to see him part of the Big Bash this year. Be playing in the juniors as well, so he's got a busy 3 weeks coming up. Lives and breathes and loves his cricket. So Edwards continues to Ferguson. Thick outside edge. Bounces off the gloves of Warnock. Go for 4 runs. So he's off the mark. First ball with a boundary. A lucky one. Is it 7 for 8 for? Oh no, don't worry about me. I forgot to update my score. "17 overs down, 8 for 95. 3 overs remain, and we'll see Jordan Fulton continue from the southern end. So the Cyclones are going to run out winners here. Game number 1. 5 River Kings will sit down and review their first game. I'm sure they'll bounce back tomorrow. They take on the Helpins Hurricanes at 2:30. Then we have Cyclones and Thunder as well. Then Thunder and Hurricanes tomorrow night. 3 big games in the men's. Also have our ladies and juniors playing tomorrow. 8 for 96. So Fulton will continue bowling to Archie Ferguson. Plays and misses. Getting some good bounce there. Carry from Fulton. Another dot ball. So 2.5 overs remain here. Cyclones getting very, very close to the victory in game 1. Fulton playing a miss again from Ferguson. No runs. Yeah, late November. Yeah. Yep. Oh, go away. Please hang on for 2 overs. Ferguson looks to go long over mid-on. Might have picked out the fieldsman. No. He's picked it. He's hit it all the way. Great shot there from the young man. He's hit it straight over long on for 6 runs. Huge hit. Brings up the 102 in style for the 5 River Kings. So at end of 18 overs now, 8 for 102. As some light drizzle comes across the field, we'll get our final 2 overs in though. Mark Ellis will continue here from the top end, bowling the 19th over.
missed it. Marky Ellis. It's got a 10-second lag, so I'll rewatch it.
As we see the Cyclones pick up another wicket here. Tully Lawrence goes. Mark Ellis strikes. It'll bring out the final batsman and Brodie Zenatich for the Five River Kings. So Marky Ellis strikes there. He's picked up a wicket, clean bowled. Lawrence? Yep,
Clean bowl. Only good thing about the lag.
9 for 102. And he's got him. First ball. Mark Ellis finishes off the game here and Cyclones take the win. Zenatich is gone. First ball. All out for 102. The CA Cyclones get the first victory in game one here tonight. We'll wrap it up there. Stay with us. We'll grab our man of the match. We'll bring him in for a quick chat. But once again, game one. Been a cracking game. So Mark Ellis finishes with two clean bowls. All out for 102. Once again, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll wrap it up with our man of the match. But the CA Cyclones defeat the Five River Kings in game number one. I'll quickly grab Aiden. H. Quickly do this.
Ready, H?
Ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap it up here at Griffiths Park tonight, and game number one, our man of the match tonight will be Aidan Furman. Congratulations, mate. What about you? Fast start tonight. Few sixes, 7 6s, 3 4s. Happy with the bat?
Yeah, I felt good today. Coming off a rough season in Darwin, it was good to get a couple today, and good fun batting with Gussie again. So,
Mate, yourself this year, you're going down to Brisbane grade cricket and you're having a crack down there. You've been brought home as an import. How's that feel?
Yeah, always good to be home. Love batting here. So, yeah, good to see family and good to be playing cricket here.
And mate, what did you speak about? Like you said, you got a little combination with Gussie out there. What did you talk about before the game, before your innings? Did you have a plan in mind or just go out there and play a natural, aggressive game?
I think we were going to go out, just see what it was doing first, and then once we were both in, it was sort of just keep going from there and try to get as many runs as possible.
Game one, mate. Victory for you guys. I'm sure Barry will be happy with that and Gussie, and look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be good. Hopefully we can go 2 for 2.
Well, welcome home, mate. Good to see you and keep up your great cricket.
Thank you, Spiller.
There you go, young Aidan Furman is our man of the match tonight. Thank you to Cairns Tyre Power once again. We wrap it up there. Cyclones run out winners, game number one.